Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me here on this Monday, the 16th. Holy shit. Time sure flies, doesn't it? Hey, Plot, Jax, Cool Beans. What's up? How are you doing? Connor. Hello, my friend, Ring. How we doing, everybody? Having a good Monday thus far? It's kind of oxymoronic, I guess. We survived to another Monday. There's cause for celebration. Mika, you have more hair on chin than head. It's actually true. The beard's getting a little scruffy. Could probably use a trim pretty quick here. It is true. Thank you, Ring. Liz, how do you feel about beards and buzz cuts? That's the... Yeah, I changed up the camera angle. I've been messing around with stream stuff, as you guys might be able to tell. They have this cute little patron ticker that currently has everybody in it. Soon I'm gonna find a way to highlight the top 2 tiers, probably near my little camera in the bottom left. Just experimenting with different layouts and things like that. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. Oh yeah, there's a ton of nerd shit back there. You can't even see here. This is going to take me a second. I think I've shown this off before. This is the whole shelf. There's a whole lot of stuff. Let me see. There's my finger. These are games. Those are games. Hey, Tayson. How you doing? This is all mostly games with a couple other little memorabilia bits in there. At the top, those are board games, right? These are... Wow, this is really weird to do. I'm watching my finger in the camera. Those are the Burger King Pokemon balls, if you remember. This is everything I've collected, for the most part, in my, almost 29 years. Yeah, so Liz, I don't know if they had this in the UK. Hey, Prince Wolf, how you doing? Burger King, in, when, I think it was the 2000 Pokemon movie, did this promo where you could buy these Pokemon gold-plated thing, I guess they're kind of like trading card. Here, I'll grab one. I'll show you what it looks like. You can go and get these on eBay. I think they're not worth that much, but I have all 6. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see. Which one is this? Oh, yeah, okay. Here's Mewtwo. Ow. You can see this bad boy. Here's your sick gold-plated Mewtwo, and it kind of has a little sitting inside this Pokeball, right? So pretty cool. They're definitely a relic of their time, that's for sure. Simpler days, you could say. Oh god, I have this weird kind of... Well, here. I suppose before I bother to put it back. What else is up there? I got a handheld shelf. You guys know I'm all about the little pocket handhelds. And then actually one of my favorite shelves here is... You can't quite see it, but hold on. This one has just a shit ton of Nintendo powers and Game Informers and stuff. Right? That I just have collected from when I was a kid. So I used to be subscribed to all those magazines. There's some real gems in there. It's really trippy to... Ooh. Oh, shit. Mandel, thank you for the sub. That's my buddy Mandel. It's really weird to go back through those magazines and look at the advertisements and stuff because, you'll recognize these games that you haven't thought about in a decade, right? And also, I swear, I'm far from the first person to have this take, but advertisements in the 90s and the early 2000s were wild. They're just off the rails sometimes, I swear. Alright, give me a second. Oh boy. Dude, Mandel, these shelves were here. When we got here, it was just perfect. I didn't have to do shit. You can see, I think they stored something. The last people who were here stored something heavy because they're kind of displaced, and nothing I have on the shelf is near heavy enough to do that. Very strangely, oh god, come on camera, help me out here. There-ish, there we go. In like the top corner, like way up in the corner there was a hidden communist manifesto, which I thought was so hilarious. Wait, hold on, I can grab it. I have it on the shelf here still. Whoa. Oh god. Trying not to pull out my cables. This was just like tucked away in the corner. I was like, whoa, that's wild. Like I got the sense that it was like hidden there, you know what I mean? Like kind of in a very out of the way spot. So that was wild. Hey Brittany, how you doing? Anyway, back onto the actual topic of the stream, development update. I figured we could jump in and show off, you know, a bit of gameplay now. Because guess what? The Requiem's in there, sort of. At least it is in there, and I have, you know, like a patched, functioning Requiem build for the most part. Yeah, hidden communist, no kidding. I have so I decided, I know in the last week I said I was going to tackle NPCs first. I kept thinking about it, and I just wanted to tackle Requiem first because it's harder, and I'm trying to take a page out of my wife's book, where I think this is very good advice, is to do the hard things first, because then it's all, you know, it's all downhill from there. And oh boy, it has been, yeah, well, so Requiem does have NPC edits as well, so it kind of gives me an opportunity to run back through there. The crazy bit is that if you guys remember, I mentioned wanting to carry over some of the work from my Legendary Edition plugins, right? I really wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that because there's a lot of mods that I don't use anymore that it depends on. You can kind of see them here. The long and short of what I did, and this might be meaningless to those of you who don't mod or know this stuff, but I just spoofed all of the plugins that it needs. This is like the plugin with all the data that I want. This one right here, so you can see it's missing a bunch of masters. These are all just mods that I'm not currently using on Special Edition. Hey CT, how you doing? So I just made dummy plugins that, you know, have nothing in them. And technically, it thinks that the masters are there. So it at least allows me to load up the plugin, and I can carry over a lot of my work, which is really, really nice. An unfortunate bit is that a huge part of what I wanted to carry over, it's tremendously uninteresting, so I won't talk too long about it, but I did a lot of what you might call organizational work on the back end for like sorting the different records. Also, this actually shows up in gameplay, but if you guys know how all the items are kind of named differently in Ultimate Skyrim, like they typically have some element of their materials in the name, and there's like this whole naming convention. That was the kind of stuff that I really wanted to bring over, because I really didn't want to have to do it from scratch again. That took like weeks and weeks. So the good news is I can bring that over. The bad news is that there's not really a way to do it in bulk. I was looking for like scripts that might help me out, like the automation tools. There's unfortunately not anything there that I could find that's expressly for what I'm trying to do here. If you guys know JD Smith, he's a wonderful mod list author. He provided me a script that he had built for himself that actually could do some of these bulk changes. However, as I've moved through, I've found, in fact, here I can just kind of like show you guys what we're dealing with here before we jump into the gameplay. One of these is the correct load order. There we go. Okay, this should allow us to load it up. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. The issue that I found is that even though I can make some of these bulk changes, there are enough discrepancies in my old records versus the new records on Requiem, for example, because Requiem is now version 4.0.1 instead of whatever 3.0.1 I think that we use on Legendary Edition. So even though I can bulk process, you know, things like the names, each of these records still needs individual attention. So there's really, at least from where I'm sitting now, there's no way of getting around just doing it one by one, the old-fashioned way. So it's going to take a while. This is why I gave this particular task like a 3-week window in our roadmap. Is the music loud? Hopefully not. It's loud for me. Shoe on head. That's my boy Nico. Nico Mandel's here as well. FYI. Here we go. Let me show you kind of what I mean. So currently, I am processing armor records, right? So there's a lot of armor records. Here's, let's see, the top. This is organized by form ID. So if I scroll here, you can see that there are a lot of them. Now, thankfully, and every single one of these needs to be processed. You'll kind of see what I mean. Like, so these ones are like simple, right? The only difference here is that the naming conventions are different. So it's relatively simple to just, you know, for example, let's copy this over. Where's my plugin? Here we go. Bing, bang, boom. That's everything I need because everything else is the same. For something like the... Excuse me, what's a good example here? These are all enchanted. Those are usually straightforward. Let's go, I don't know. This guy, the Amulet of Kinnereth. I mean, there's at least like some data that's different that I need to transfer over. Like, I'll probably... This one actually is another bad example because it's relatively simple. You can see a lot of these are relatively simple, but there's a lot of them, is the kicker. This is all armor records. I'm scrolling by page now, so this is going very fast. So getting through all those is going to be super fun. And then after that, so thankfully there are a lot of like armor, like we don't have immersive armors in the install right now for various reasons and some other mods. So a lot of these injected records I actually won't have to deal with. That's nice, but it's essentially the difference between, like, instead of 7,000 records in the armor section, we have like 5,000. And then if you go on to, let's see, constructible objects, those are recipes, that's going to be another fatty section. And this one, there's like 10,000 to get through, and it's going to take a while. So wish me luck. I really don't. Again, I don't think that there's a better way of doing this besides just going through and manually kind of verifying. So, you know, that's, I mean, it really is a good thing that I can access this stuff, because if I didn't have it, it would take even longer. Or what you'd more realistically have is a lot less of the features that are currently on the special, or sorry, Legendary Edition would be on Special Edition at launch. So it's a good thing. It's just, oh boy, it's going to be a really monotonous couple of weeks, I would say. But again, that's the job. Anyway, there's also really cool stuff getting to dig around in these plugins, like things that aren't just, you know, going through and copying records over. There's like going through the ingestibles was fun, because there are occasionally, you know, I'll come across records where it's like, oh shit, that's right, this is patched for Hunterborn, and that means I won't have to repatch Hunterborn and things like that. And it is, the fun part is like it's like you have a marble statue, right? Except for it's not a statue, it's just a giant chunk of marble. And every record that you do is kind of like chipping away at it, the way that you would build your statue. And in that sense, it's enjoyable. So I just kind of try to throw on like a podcast or a YouTube video. Which mods and features that are currently on Legendary Edition do you expect not to be in the SE version, at least in the first launch? I would say there's actually here, off the top of my head, there are... Undeath isn't in there. Spell Sword isn't in there. Undeath very likely will get back in there at some point. Spell Sword's more iffy. Hunting in Skyrim is kind of a replacement for fishing, and like that means Art of the Catch and fishing in Skyrim aren't in there. What else is not in there that's like relative? Oh, you know what we can do? This is an easy way to check. Yes, please save. Nice ring, by the way. We can view this by... I'm going to load my other load order. This is for us to jump in game. If we look at the missing masters here for this bad boy, or really we can just look at these plugins down here. So right now I don't have Astronaut Crossing. Bathing in Skyrim is replaced by Keep It Clean. This particular brand of Breeze Home is replaced, so that one's there. Content add-on, a lot of these like content add-on rectified and Cryptoper's fixes rectified aren't in there because, you know, Requiem's being updated. This is still in there, just under a different form. Cobb Positioner is not. College of Winterhold Immersive is replaced by Obscures. This is in there under a different format. The Easy Wheel is not yet in there, mostly because I forgot about it. I haven't really looked into it on SE, but that's something I'll likely do. If not at launch, then shortly before. Fishing in Skyrim replaced. Fozars is not currently in there either. I'm kind of waiting to see what I'm going to do about Dragonborn content. I have some ideas there. I also really hope that Cobb Positioner gets ported over, JU. I've spoken to David about it, and I know that it's something that he would like to do. It's just a question of if he can find the time, because he has some other priorities at the moment. But obviously, I'm a huge, huge fan of that Positioner mod. Also, Astronaut Crossing. But hopefully. Hey, CP Max. How do you approach balancing your games? Are you going for a hardcore realistic? You also have a bunch of different mods used together that potentially cause balance issues. Oh, yes. Well, so balance is tricky. Up until now, what I've generally tried to do is allow Requiem's balance to carry over in all the most important ways. I do add mods that indirectly affect that balance by, like a good example would be mods that change the cost of room rental or fast travel through the carriages, right? Of course, that's not a comprehensive list of examples, but they are examples of mods that affect the balance in kind of a secondary, tertiary way. Really, I think I just have a kind of an intended balance in my head, and just I have it kind of fit that. It's weird to explain. Ideally, I don't ever want things to become too easy or too hard. It really, like, it's a single player game. It's my kind of perspective on balance is that you should kind of be able to make it harder or easier depending on the choices you make and the kind of person that you're playing and the kind of build you want. So balance in that sense is not as much of a constraint as you'd think. It's kind of the same. Like, I would really like to experiment with what's it called, like Enei's mods that add a lot of really fun perks that might not be balanced out the gate for Requiem, but I think that they'd be really fun additions, and there are like little balance changes that I make here and there. Oh, sorry about that. Let me lower the music. Having mobs not be bullet sponges is an important thing to me, Xanth. Especially, this is actually, I was saying this to the team earlier this week. When I got Requiem back into the mix, it was so refreshing. Here, I'll just launch the game so we can kind of see what we're dealing with here. Of course, Max. That's what I'm here for. Let me pause this music so that way I'm going to turn the audio back up so we can actually hear Skyrim as we jump in. So I jumped in earlier this week once I had plugged Requiem. Yes, Requiem is in the mod list now, Cisco. And I was testing new camera settings. Because I'm using smooth cam and I've just been kind of messing around with third-person cameras and shit like that. And, you know, obviously to test how good a camera feels, you got to get into some combat. And I had forgotten how much more fun combat is when Requiem is in the mix, specifically because of that low time to kill, Xanth. It just, vanilla Skyrim combat just feels so unimpactful to me. It's, you know, the sounds are great now, the graphics, whatever, it's all fantastic. It just feels so weird when you have to smash someone with your sword blade like 10 different times to kill them. Just, ugh. I was playing a bit of Equanimity last night. Mods to add more bandits, change up design of places. Silent Moon's camp is completely different at 40 bandits. Very cool, Finn. I have a couple mods like that in the download pile. Like there's one that revisits Bleak Falls Barrow and another one for I think Sarthal. It's like I can't. There's other ones too. Things die arguably too quickly in basic Requiem. Always fail to address a good late game balance. Well, it's arguable, Dwadist, because again, it kind of depends on what you're going for. I think when it's something like I always think about. I was just reading an article this week because you guys know I've been thinking a lot about skill systems. I mean, I do all the time, honestly. Some of my favorite things to think about, really. These are the systems that tie it all together. But I was reading an article by one of the lead designers, probably the lead designer on Project Gorgon. If you guys are familiar with that MMO, it's very cool. It's graphically very simple because that's not their priority. It's very much like a gameplay and systems-focused game first. And he was talking about the difficulty of designing skill systems in MMOs and the functional differences between like class systems and free-form skill systems and things like that. One of the biggest takeaways I had, though, is that a lot of what makes balance difficult in a multiplayer game or in an MMO doesn't really apply to single-player games in the same way. Just because in a single-player game, you really have the power to let the player dictate their own difficulty through the balance, right? Like you can have some builds that are especially effective in certain ways. To me, I mean, a game is like the Sid Meier's definition. It's a series of interesting choices. So you never want there to be a very obvious, most optimal build, of course. But I think ultimately there's always going to be, at least with some caveats, but mostly like in any game, depending on what the goal is, you're going to find like an optimal build. So the best thing that you can really do is provide interesting choices in and around that build, I think. Ironically, Max, stealth archers can be pretty hard stopped in the late game. Maybe this is what Dwadist was referring to by like the late game balance. But there are some builds in Requiem that just struggle in the late game with some of the late game enemies, and stealth archers can be one of them, particularly because vanilla Requiem removes the sneak attack bonus on a lot of the high level enemies. So if you were pure stealth archer, you're gonna have some trouble, that's for sure. Unyielding Flame, imagine trying to make a Yash mod list having to patch every flora and tree. I mean, we do. Why would you need to patch the flora specifically? There's a lot of stuff that we kind of do that for. I mean, we patch every single weapon and armor and recipe in the game. This is a character that I loaded up yesterday. Should work. Oh, fuck. Whoops. Nope. Oopsie. Oh, yeah. I added a new emote that the team put together for me. It's, I can't remember what the emoji thing. It's kawaii is the short hand or the little code that you need to put in. It's like Dylan B6 or something like that. You don't get to choose it yourself, I think, until your partner. There we are. I'm going to save that load order just because I keep forgetting Requiem for the Indifferent. I feel like I can type it in too, maybe. There it is. There it is. Look. Boom. That is from a photo booth that Liz and I did the first time that we went to Japan. It's a really good photo. Did I post? Let me see if I can grab the whole thing from the Discord. Shall I? Here we are. I found it. It's from this. It's one of my favorite photos that I have. Oh, there it goes. Well, you saw it for a split second anyway. Come on, Skyrim. Oh, here's an interesting little bit. Interesting to some people, maybe. I found out this week that if you guys remember, we added the private profile redirector, right? It's supposed to cache your innies for shorter startup times. Apparently, it's got a incompatibility with ENB and weather mods where it kind of disallows weather mods from loading up all of their weathers, which is a bummer. So I disabled it, and now, oh my gosh, the amount of weathers that there are in the game, just, it's nuts. Absolutely wild. Also, I apologize if you guys can hear the water drinking sounds. I always catch flack for that. Does that affect Ellie as well? That I don't know, Liz. It's an interesting question. We should find out, because maybe I should remove it if we're going to go and do the other fixes as well. Okay. Now, let's try. Yeah, it's a bummer. I had a user 2 days ago, nothing but rain weather. Nice. Would it be possible to recreate Ultimate Skyrim for Xbox One? Not directly, Kaiza, just because you can't have SKSE mods on Xbox, as far as I know. Oh, wait. Is this field of view correct? No, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Also, is my less intrusive HUD. Let me make sure I have the alternate crosshair on. Okay, I do. Sometimes it takes a second to update. So I'm in the frozen north, as you can see. It might be possible to have like a reduced version of Ultimate Skyrim on consoles at some point. I just don't have the bandwidth to evaluate that at the moment. So it's sad to hear that Spell Sword is a no-no on SE. It might be something that we can re-add plot, but it is, at the very least, it's not a high priority at the moment. Gonna have Legacy of the Dragonborn. Maybe at some point rolled 8th, but definitely not out the gate. Adding Legacy of the Dragonborn support is very it's a very involved process if we did it. Hello. Don't kill me. I bet you. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Make a quick save. I bet. Let's see how quickly they kill me. They hit me. Hello. Ow. Was that 2 hits or 1? There you go. Guys, look, Requiem's back. I'm trying to find a workaround with Yash. It's not the same. It is really tough to play without Requiem. I've never played with Yash, so I have no experience with it. I know that a lot of people... Oh, God. Guys, Requiem's back. I know that a lot of people really like it. I do hear that, you know, from people who are Requiem players, they generally tend to still prefer Requiem. Don't kill me. Whoa! Oh, it keeps resetting my field of view. Gonna make me puke. Hey, bud. Don't go that way. Are they gonna go after him, or are they focused on me? They're focused on me. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I also modded my stamina so that I have a lot of it on this character. Any replacements for Astronaut Crossing? There is one. As far... I mean, there are other mods that try to do similar things, but there's one that really actually looks promising to me. What's up, guys? You out here hunting? There's my crosshair. Much better. This has been the third-person view that I've been messing around with lately, and it's actually been really nice. I don't usually play in third person. It's rough because we don't have any animation mods in there, so we get these running animations. The best one, do I have a bow? I do. This is my favorite running animation in the game. Because it's like, what the fuck is that? Like a lumbering ape. But, I do think that the third person works pretty well. Oh, God. They're killing the dog. I don't have any ammo. They killed the dog. Ice wraiths are no joke. Also, that's a tough shot to make, my friend. Why not use the Requiem for SE on the Lover's Lab website? It's exactly what we have here. Boom. Or unless you're not talking to me. Will the SE version have Winter Sun? Not out the gate, but very, very likely soon after. Ooh. Get him, bro. You got it. My man's here can soak up all that hits. Nope, apparently not. Yeah, you got him. Oh, I think I missed. So hard to fucking hit ice wraiths, I swear. Oh, he's going after me again. Come on. Come on. Yeah, get him. Ow! It's like, because you can't even really see, they're so like ethereal, right? Their attacks, it's hard to tell when they're even attacking you sometimes. And this guy ain't doing shit. Oh. Does that even do anything? I'm afraid I know I'm gonna die. Boom. Come on. Like, oh. One more. You got it, bro. Get him. Get him. It's your hit. Your kill. Oh, it's running. Alright. Let's see it. Did you get it? I don't... Oh, it's regenerating health. Fuck. Whoa. Oh! Wow, I looked at chat at just the wrong moment. But it worked out. Did he hit it? He must have hit it. It wasn't me. I didn't kill it. Whew. You guys remember Requiem? That's Requiem combat. Already, like, 300 times more engaging. Why am I regenerating health, though? That's probably, shows you that the Requiem race shit isn't patched properly. Just imagine someone had to mocap that. I don't even know if that's true, JU. I don't think that Bethesda has, like, mocapped their animations. Or, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they haven't. Ooh. Because their animations are just so stiff. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it by hand. You know, I released a V++ version of Sacrosanct. Yeah, I saw that. You're talking about, what did he call it? I can't remember what he called it, but I did see it. That Atronach replacement mod being Ultimate Skyrim. Not out the gate, Jax, but so the mod that I was talking about, I didn't get to finish, is, by Iron Dusk. It's called Interact. It's pretty promising. It has some cool stuff. But, I would need to mess around with it, for sure, before I, you know, add it in. Uh-oh. Hey, bud. I think I'll go around. But Iron Dusk's mods are really cool. We have a lot of them in the build already. So I have high hopes for Interact. Am I going to add music mods? That one's a lot trickier, Bambi. I've talked about this at points before, but I'm very particular when it comes to music. Call it a maybe. There's some music mods that I've been like, oh, this sounds like pretty good. Most music mods that I hear, to me, do not fit the game, or they just sound very distinctly separate from the game's feel. Sacrilege, that's what he called it. They did mocap only with Todd Howard. So call it maybe. Yeah, isn't it cool, Ring? It looks so nice. And this is actually one of the weathers that you would not... Oh, forgot I went to disable this. One of the weathers you would not have seen with... the private profile redirector enabled. Is the Requiem using stable or missing any features? It is stable as far as I can tell. Ugh, still snow. The only feature that I can say it's missing is that Special Edition doesn't patch the critical data of weapons because it's processed differently. It's really not a big deal. I'm actually not even 100% positive that we're missing out on like critical hits, but critical hits are somewhat unimportant in Requiem as is. And other than that, like, it's perfectly stable as far as I can tell. Miss Lady. Ooh, Aurora. That's what I'm talking about. Hello? What's up, brah?
Yes?
What are you guys from? Populated? I'm gonna watch... Is this the lady that just walked past me? I'm not sure I'm gonna be including Populated out the gate because there's some irregularities with it that I don't feel like patching at the moment. Have fun, Finn. Thanks for joining us. I was watching old YouTube stream and I saw you online. Oh, well, welcome to the live show. Yeah, see, they keep walking up here, and this is not necessarily the fault of Populated, but they keep walking up here. I noticed this last night, and then just, like, immediately turning around and then going back this way. So I don't know what their AI is trying to do or why it's routing them through there. It could be not at all something that's going wrong with Populated. It could be something that has to do with, you know, nav meshes and stuff not being patched yet. But, it's not correct, whatever it is. That one music mod is very similar to Skyrim by Drayman Music. Hey, Sacrileus, how you doing? Is that the one that we looked at on stream, Doomblades? Because there was one that we looked at that I was like, hey, this actually sounds really good. And now this shader from RAS, I'm not exactly sold on yet, because it's brighter than the ENB, right? I think it looks fine during the day. This seems like a bit much, right? It's almost like the snow is glowing on them. I don't know if maybe there's something I can do to patch that. Like a particle fix. Perhaps. Yes, glow-in-the-dark snow. Exactly that. Nordwar's vanilla armor. His armor style. Yeah, see, that's another... I think that the work itself is amazing. Mad Menon. I'm not quite sure that the feel of it or like the style of it is exactly what I'm looking for. Let's go up here and take a look at Winterhold from the bridge. I do think it's really cool. It makes things look a lot more Mountain Blade, you could say, right? Wow. Beautiful. Let's go... No. I won't change the weather. I will. Game hour 2. What do we think? 8 in the morning? 7 in the morning. Let's look at 6 in the morning. Let's see a sunrise. Sun's not even up yet. Guy studied Jeremy Soul's music, made a handful of new songs. I think that's the one that they're talking about. It's populated one of those mods that adds generic NPCs. Yes, it is, Tayson, although it's a bit more intricate. It adds NPCs to a lot of different locations. You have the city ones, you have the one that adds travelers between different locations, who have their kind of like own AI routines. Here we go. We're getting a sunrise of sorts, but the looks kind of like the college is in the way here. You have like more NPCs in prison cells and stuff, so it's pretty good. It's just that sometimes the AI routines can be a bit borked, and I gotta see about that because, again, it's not super clear what's doing it. It could be in the mod by default because the populated series does reportedly have a bit of that, but this, you know, stuff like nav meshes not being merged and certain markers and stuff not being patched also could theoretically cause that stuff. Use a name generator online and give them names. Nice. You can do that. You could give everyone a name manually. I don't know. I think the issue there would be... Ooh, here we go. Here's a nice sunrise. I think the issue there would be that the NPCs that are generated from the templates might have the same names, because I think you'd have to rename the templates. But maybe not. Maybe you could actually just go through and individually do... Oh my god, what the fuck? Whoa! What is happening here? I've never seen this before. Whoa! So much for our beautiful sunrise. Broken mesh, huh? From what? Oh my god. Let's see if I can spot what's doing it. Oh yeah, yo, is it... What the heck? Oh! And now it's gone. What the hell was that? I wonder. Maybe something like up here? It kind of looked like it was generated from in there. Makes pre-made potions and poisons craftable. They're much more expensive than making them at the alchemy lab. Pre-made potion. What is... Have you tried Cathedral Landscapes? Very performance friendly and pretty decent work. I have, Mad Men. I do think it's really cool. It's just not quite for me, particularly because of the landscape textures. I have a lot of landscape text. Oh, that's something actually that I went and did in the in between the last stream and this one. Is I was not entirely satisfied with some of the city textures, so I went through and readjusted them and added in some of my old favorites from Skyland. Also, here's an issue with the populated one, is this particular face morph. You'll have a lot of NPCs who look exactly like Miss Lady here. And it just looks a little not like a human face. You know? Is it coming from behind you or in front? Good question. I mean, it looked like in front of me, Tayson, because it was only happening when I was looking over here. But I don't know. And then it was gone. Maybe if I go up this way, we can try and find it. Maybe it was some sort of like traveling NPC and then they crested the bit. Also, is this probably supposed to be disabled? Yeah, makes sense. So let's wander up. Oh, wow. Look at this sunrise. Also, my gosh, I want to, so badly, I would like to upgrade my CPU, because you can see that as I go into cities, our FPS, I mean, the FPS hit is significantly less when I'm not streaming, but it's still, you know, I'll get like 80, 90 FPS out in the wilderness, and then I'll go into a town and it'll be halved. But I can't get my hands on the new Ryzens. They're just like the GPUs where you just can't fucking get them. Also, there's no Dindula generated here, so keep that in mind. Also, I don't know what that mesh was. There's Azura up there. This is what a sunrise looks like. Running JKs for the cities, yes. Am I going to put the famous Skyrim souls? Maybe. Bambi, we have it on Legendary Edition, but it really doesn't quite fit in a lot of ways. Oh, what happened here? What's up with these naked people? Do I have loot and degradation in again? Okay, I do not. I'm wondering why these guys are naked. Someone searched. Do I have an NPC looting feature without loot and degradation? Because that would actually be kind of cool. Skyrim Souls, I might put it for certain things. To me, like, the more I think about it, and the more I kind of revert to my original thinking on it, which is, like, it just, like, the game wasn't built for it, and it kind of turns the game into this almost, like, inventory hotkey management simulator, and that I don't think is, oh god, is, chances are if I bring this troll in here, he's gonna kill everybody. Let's see what happens. I don't think that it serves the game all that well. Whoa. Come on, bud. If it was the gate or something behind you. That's possible, Tayson. I'd have to mess around with it more. Self-made potions are created on runtime. Potions and poison habit. Crap. They also require a lot more ingredients to comp. Okay, so wait, what exactly is the problem that you're solving, Sacrilete? Oh, God. Yeah, this guy's going to regenerate so fast so as to make our... Unless we can really up the damage output, keep him staggered, but it's going to be a lot. Oh, whoa, I think we might have just lost someone. Come on, baby. Someone hit him with some fire. Ow, don't hit me. Oh, wow, someone zapped him hard. Hey, look at that. Only, well, I guess technically 2 deaths. Gotcha, bud. Oh, wait, no. The dog was just sitting. 1 death. Not bad. Nice. Also, what is this kind of square that keeps getting placed around the enhanced blood textures? It's being brought out by E and B. Something like a transparency issue. Yeah, I imagine Unyielding Flame. But I would really like to do that at some point, too. You only get the unique pre-made ones at vendors. So was the issue... What was the issue that is being solved? That the ones that you purchase are very powerful, but they're expensive, so that you're encouraged to make your own more? Or maybe I'm misunderstanding. Also, Sarthal, everyone's favorite place. I'm assuming that those storm atronachs are added by obscures. Nice little outpost for the college. Yes, college guardian. What's up, bud?
Yes.
How you doing?
Need something?
No, I'm good. Have I tried equipment durability system? Yes, that's what's installed right now. Loot and degradation is actually no longer in the install. I was planning on using it purely for the NPC's loot feature, but I narrowed down the enemies sheathing and unsheath. Oh God, are you guys bandits? Uh-oh. The enemy's sheathing and resheathing bug was being generated from loot and degradation. The inconsistency about the question of where the alchemy vendors get the potions, they aren't craftable. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, nice. Man, okay, so you probably zapped the frost troll then, because that was like a one-shot. I mean, these guys aren't particularly tough, but, you know. Take a bit more than that. What do you guys have? Ooh, an iron battle axe +5. This guy would have hit hard. Oh, I need to add a space there. Oopsie. Nice, nice. Wow. Potions like the ones of well-being. I feel you. I think for me, I just kind of assumed that, you know, that, or like the what do those potions do? Like well-being? Is that like fortifying health and stuff? Because Requiem might add some of those in. Oh, wolves. To try and bridge that gap. Yeah, Requiem is the fucking best, dude. It really is. It's like, there's just so much of the work that's already done is so brilliant, or it just makes the game into something very different that is more engaging to me personally. And I'm really excited to get some of the other stuff on top of it, things like Enai's mods. What's really nice is that restore health, stamina, magic all in one. Yeah, you know, I don't know if that is craftable in Requiem. I may need to look into this. NPC loot crashed my system during big battles. They were fighting and looting. Yeah, makes sense to me. The Sarthal excavation mod is not in the here, I don't think, plot, but I do have it in my download pile. You can fix a square blood, downloading the fix on enhanced blood textures. Thank you, Unyielding Flame. I'm writing that down. I almost missed it. Where's my sick-ass notepad? There it is. Here it is. Handy-dandy notebook. Just like they taught us back in the day. EBT. Texture fix. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I swear, I was going to say before I got distracted, Sacriletius, I feel like you're always identifying these gaps in the game that are like, once you see them, it's like, oh my god, how can I... It's like, this needs to be fixed. And you have a way of also bringing them up after you've already fixed them too, which is the best solution-oriented policy that I can think of. Texture fix. Boom. I wonder, plot, if the NPC looting from loot and degradation was causing it, and if I mean, obviously it was causing it. I wonder if there is a way of doing it from a different mod that doesn't come up with the same issues. Suppose we'll have to wait and see. You guys are warning me. These are ice wolves too, so they're a bit tougher than their southern counterparts. I'm a level 1 character. I have infinite stamina for all intents and purposes, but I am also very squish. So, I mean, this actually will help a lot because of the way that derived attributes work in Requiem, but this will help even more. So now I should be actually kind of OP. And then why don't we get some light armor as well. Now I'm going to fight these wolves. Oh, does it? Unyielding. Well, I'm not using that yet, but I was definitely considering it. What's up, guys? I don't have any ammo, do I, for my elven bow? Alright. I could open up with a... That did not work quite as I had hoped. Are you guys afraid of me for some reason? Is there AI, like, all stupid? What's going on? What's wrong? Why are you so afraid of me? Have I done something to offend you? Yeah, they're just running from me. I don't know why. I don't think I even have any, Oh, Sky Test is another one that's not in this build. That's in Ellie. Ooh. Look at that shit. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Apply the same fixed deadly spell impacts. Gotcha. Here, I'll write that down as well. Please don't die in the meantime. Can't play without Requiem, cannot play with US as a base. It's very kind of you to say, plot. I feel you. There we are. Say also works for deadly spell impacts. Works for deadly spell impacts. My god, my handwriting has just gotten worse and worse over the years. It is, I mean, if I'm trying, it's halfway legible, but most of the time I'm not. Bumbo, welcome. First time watching Skyrim ever? Or watching us play Skyrim? It's a pretty, Skyrim, it's kind of this, like, you know, if this was your first time watching, I wouldn't be surprised. It's kind of an indie, under-the-radar title. No one really knows about it. Clearly. Alright, well, see you guys later. Hot damn, there's your thumbnail. Here, I'm gonna like this. Let me turn off my FPS counter. There's your fucking thumbnail right there, boys and girls. How about that? Yep, ever. Well, this is a weird exposure, I suppose, to Skyrim, Bumbo, because this is a very modified version, you would say. Hello, Greg. It is going good. How about for yourself? Just kind of walking around, looking at graphics. You guys want to go see the new textures for the cities? And we can tank the frame rate? Is that a Dremora? What the fuck?
Good morning.
What the fuck? This is someone wearing... Oh, this has got to be... What is this? Yeah, my NPC. So here's a good example of Requiem patching that needs to be done. You just have a random follower here.
Yes?
Who not only has a Nord female voice as a Khajiit, but also will just follow you at no cost, and they have Daedric armor. You know? Mez custom skill frame, so many options. Oh, I know. Yeah, I was talking about Project Gorgon earlier, actually. I don't know if you were already in the stream at that point, Sacriletius, but it, funnily enough, I had the same thought where just having Mez custom skills framework got me thinking about Project Gorgon again. Yeah, I mean, looting her definitely would be the thing. All right, hold on. I've gotten myself into a pickle here. See, this guy knows what's up. You got to be careful on these treacherous cliffs. Oh, I can't loot him. Oh, there's some salt. Sick. All right, wait. No, come back. This is another wolf. Let's fight this one, then the other ones wouldn't fight us. Let's fight this one instead. Oh. Hello. Is this one afraid of me too, or are you gonna attack me? We're such strong warriors. Look what we've done. Oh, you can see some of the retexture for Dwarven ruins. Why are the ice wolves all scared of me, I wonder? We'll just pop inside just real fast. You guys can take a look. Thanks for joining us, Jax. Oh, that's right, Sacriletius. You have you're not allowed to wear it until you have the perks right in your game. Some ice. Oh. Ow. Ow. Well, that's Requiem for you. Got. Well, you guys can see what it looks like. Here, let me... oh, my God. There's no autosaves either. Welp. Looks like we're going back. Yeah, I mean, I would say Ultimate Skyrim does not make Requiem harder. Not typically. It might on Special Edition, just because there's so many more NPCs and stuff. But it makes it easier and harder in certain ways. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ew. Gross. Here, I'll God mode myself. And then, oh. Poor, oh, it's a wolf, not a dog. Still sad. What's up, guys? I'm just gonna go ahead and kill you. Like this. Cool. And you. See ya. I started to say this earlier, and I keep interrupting myself, but one of the super cool things about a lot of these population mods, I verified this yesterday, is that they are what you might call properly built to utilize the vanilla templates, which means I don't need to patch those mods for Requiem nearly as much. It's really nice. What's up? Are you gonna fight me? They're all running from me, and I have no idea why. The regular wolves. And I'm whooping their ass. It might be because of my stamina. It's very strange. Last changed by improved roads. That doesn't really mean much. Started integrating stuff from Requiem. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Which stuff would that be? Alright, why don't we set game hour to 9. Now we're getting some... oh, it's bright. Ooh, lad. Nice snowy day in Winterhold. Alright, see ya, bye. That one managed to not kill himself with fall damage. Ah. Unique enemies like, oh, wait, shit, here we go. Alright, what is doing this? Can I zoom out? Is it the wolf? No, it doesn't look like it. What the flip?
I'm getting out of here.
It kind of looks like it's centered on one spot, does it not? Wow. Oh. It's like, is it one of the obsidian fought? No. Is it you? Is it you? It could be like one of the armors or something is not properly patched. Okay, because now it's... I feel like it's this guy. Maybe. No, because now it's this way. Was it that lady? Wow, that is a trip, isn't it? Or maybe it's... Is it a plant? Oh my god, it's so... Well, no, it's kind of coming from this way. I have no fucking clue, because now it's like I'm right on top of it. Perhaps. Let me see. Obsidian mountain frog. Disable. Obsidian mountain frogs. Yeah, it could be an LOD. I'm really not sure. I have no fucking clue what's doing this. Let me see. Maybe I can move around and kind of pin it down. Very odd. It's like something to do with the mountain. But I really have no idea. Be nice if I could, like... Can I not select stuff in the console when I'm in TFC mode? Mountain flower. There's no way. Just disabling random things. Very odd. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll make a save right here and then see if I can't isolate it later. It could be the screen drip, but I don't think so. I've not experienced anything like that with it before. Well, let's see if we can't replicate it under more conditions. Like perhaps in the south. Oop. Ouch. What's up, y'all? What you doing?
Good morning.
Oh, looks kind of cool, actually.
Good morning.
So yeah, let's see. So if you guys die, do you have like a... They do. They have Dawn. Oh, someone asked what mods adds the like +4, +5. This is the improvement names customized, I believe is the name of it. It essentially just allows you to change the way that tempered equipment displays. You know, like each tier. So I changed it myself to be essentially like the D&D system of like, you know, +1, +2. Seen same effect on certain HDT hairs and clothes. Gotcha. Plot. So it's possible that there's armors that aren't patched or something. Dawnguard NPCs before Dawnguard has started. Okay, so Sacrolete's Dawnguard works a little bit differently in Requiem by default. But also, these NPCs, I mean, they're just Dawnguard factions. The whole kind of implication in Ultimate Skyrim is that the Dawnguard actually does exist and is doing shit long before you're strong enough to actually do the Dawnguard. Which I actually prefer because then it's not as though, you know, you're just suddenly like, whoop, the Dawnguards appeared and then, you know, bing, bang, boom. So they do, you know, you got Dawnguard NPCs going around doing Dawnguard things just actively. Oh god, you guys see that? Through the world. This is a creepy mage fort. I know this one. Ugh, Ras. Will you do a season 3 once the mod pack is complete? Hell yeah. I mean, before then. Really depends on how you define complete, Luca, but I'll be playing a lot more gameplay as we go along for my streams. Raining. No, whoops. I didn't mean to do that, but I did mean to turn these off. Now I'm going to make a save. I always had this headcanon to get for him after the Hall of the Vigilant was destroyed. I think that's actually how it is in the vanilla game, right? I don't know if the Hall of Vigilance is destroyed, though, right now. Let me do Vigilant for sell. There we go. The Vigilant. Exterior 01. I also didn't put the 01. I have tried real bows. Hey Kivo, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Real bows is actually in Legendary Edition, I believe. I really like the models. I think they're super cool. I just think that they're... Again, it's a question of if it fits the world to me. It's kind of like they're not super visually differentiated, which is not as fun to me. What's up, guys? So the Hall of Vigilance is still here. These are weirdly transparent. I don't know why. Hello, Gov.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt
Might
you
like
down.
CM Wooden Bows. Yeah, CM Wooden Bows is cool, Connor. I've seen that one before. And used it at some point. I might have replaced it with real bows. Very few Dawn Guards, maybe after level 30, Hall Vigilance are destroyed. You won't see this except on, what's it called? SE plot, to be clear. Although there are some from Immersive Patrols, but there's more now. Alright, let's go. I'm feeling cold walking around in this place. Let's pop over. Oh! Guys, grass is different now. I forgot. Grass is verdant, and I have the aspen trees. So you have vampire attacks starting. Hell no. I hate the vampire attacks. That's a Requiem thing too, Sacrilegious. Also, if Requiem had vampire attacks, then the entire world would be dead. Because vampires are extremely high-level enemies. So you just don't have vampire attacks like the random ones, the way that you do in regular Dawn Guard. You can turn them on in the Requiem MCM, but I do not recommend it. Yes, the grass is quite different now. This is Vedozabram, in case anyone is curious. What's up, breh?
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
Sure, if you say so. I wish bandits are not just bandits, had this weird mod, bandit factions. Yes, I like that idea too. I mean, it works well enough, I think, in my playtesting thus far, just because you kind of have these, like, assorted groups. Like, you assume, you know, that all the bandits in a location are kind of one faction, and then you'd have, like, these random kind of bandit encounters on the roads that they feel sensible, because it's like, oh, here's this group of 3 bandits who's just, like, holding people up on the roads. But it would be cool if you had, like, how it was in Fallout New Vegas, right? If the factions were a bit more differentiated. Maybe one day with stuff like organic factions. I have really big plans for that. Yeah, I've never messed with Obus. I hear people like it a lot. Alright, let's go to... Here, let's show off the new fucking sick-ass aspen trees and grass. Classic Iverstead exterior 01. Everybody loves Iverstead. I think giants and mammoth camps improve. They all look the same, have no variety of enemy types. Yeah, well, so we do have at least visually different giants, at least on Legendary Edition, Luca, but definitely the giants themselves, like every giant is just a giant. They don't do any new... So solid SE remove vampires from Dawn. They don't have any like new attacks or any sort of differentiated behaviors or anything. Bethesda remove, they kill important NPCs and that actually provides agency for the player to do something. Yeah, I mean dragon attacks kill NPCs. Does SE remove random Dawn Guard? Because I mean, when I didn't have Requiem in there, they definitely were attacking me like a shit ton, or like attacking the towns. Every town that I went to was like, oop. Here's a vampire attack. So here's the beautiful ground covers and aspen trees, which I think look very nice and very realistic. That's, well, okay, that's very odd to me, because definitely when I didn't have Requiem installed, I got a ton of random vampire attacks, like, happening. Like, in the other streams. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they left the giant physics in there on purpose. Oh, who dis? Some sort of traveling band of people. What up, y'all? This area looks freaking gorgeous at, like, sundown. What's up, guys? Maybe, like, farmers or something? This is a nobleman for sure. A couple of bodyguards. What's up? Oh, bandit? Mage? You picked the wrong group to attack, my friend. There's way too many people here. Oh, is this a summon? Oh, a chicken. Someone roasted a chicken. Or summoned one. Necromancer. Tisk tisk, my friend. That was a mistake. Raise you from the dead. See how you like it. Is that so, Ring? I wouldn't be surprised. on the stream. Can't wait to watch a real role play. Thank you, Luca. Yeah, can't wait to do one, to be honest. Realistic Conquering is my favorite mod. Yes, that uses the Fort Takeovers framework, or it uses Lawbringer. One of the two. It's definitely on my list. Here, let's see if I can, what time is it right now? Actually, have the clock turned off. It is 10:19 a.m. Set game hour to 17. It's 5. It's kind of like golden hour, right? Now let's clear up that weather. How about... Oh, someone's fighting somewhere. Oh, big spider. Oh, that's actually... This is a tough fight. You guys are in trouble. Frostbite spider is no joke. Somebody died. You got it. I'm sure, you know, it's fine. Oh, with that many people, it's definitely fine. I'm gonna sneeze. I sneezed. Bye, Brittany. Thanks for joining us. Actually integrated the rebuilding of the Dawnguard, pre-Dawnguard. You actually visit the fort for the Dawnguards. They're occupied by bandits. Very cool. There are a lot of crashing problems. I played the Xbox edition and it was a no-go. Not thus far. I had like a freeze last week, but other than that, pretty much good to go. Let me see. Here. Let's go over yonder. Let's set the game hour to 19. There we go. Here's some nice sunset. I really like the rift in the aspen trees, personally. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely dumb. It's like when you get sent into space because a giant hit you. It's entertaining. It's just like, I don't know, after a certain point, the novelty wears off, perhaps. Yes, of course, Mad Horde. Hit me with your best shot. Got some bears. Are you guys afraid of me too, or are you gonna fight me? Hey, I haven't put my perks in yet, have I? No, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh! No, he's gonna whoop my ass. Wait, do I have God mode on? I do. Let's make just a quick save for the bear. Use the treat. I'm gonna whoop your ass, I told you. Ow! Fuck! Whoa! Come on, bitch. Is he? Oh, well, there you go. The tag team approach. I respect it. Is Requiem included in Ultimate Skyrim? Yes, it absolutely is, and it does install by itself using Wabbajack by itself. Unbearable. Yeah, those walls, IDK. You're talking about the stone walls? I'm not 100% satisfied with those. Oh god, I forgot what our last save was. I'm gonna win this time. Ow! Oh, whoa. Gotcha, bitch. Uh-oh. Don't taunt me. Uh-oh, 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 whoa! I don't like this. Whoop! Come on. Ugh. Uh-oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Bears are fast. Uh-oh. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, God. Okay, this is bad. Guys, I forgot that it's really hard to fight two bears at level 1. Jeez. Who would have thought? Uh-oh. Whoa. Oh, there it is. Shit. We got it. Don't worry. Let's load. And then... I need to update my camera so it doesn't pop in at field of view 90. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now I'm gonna run this way. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh god. Not here. I'll make a save right here. Perfect. In order to use Wabbajack, you need a Nexus subscription. You don't technically need one, Mad Horde, but it's very strongly advised because then it's just an automatic process. That's not something that we or Wabbajack can control. It's a Nexus thing. But it's like $5 a month or something, $4 a month. Or, I mean, if you wanted to, you could pay like $5, download, your mod list that you want, and then, cancel it after that. Thanks for joining us, Tayson. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Does it include E&B or graphical? Oh, yes, it does. You're seeing the alpha build of Special Edition right now, Ultimate Skyrim. Okay, I made it. No, here we go. I'm going to beat these guys. It's just nice to have fun. Here, let's do it in third person. How about that? I'm not typically as good in third person. I'm used to playing in first person, but it works pretty well. Whoa! Ow! You winged me. Uh-oh. Ow. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Oh, I think I just got disarmed. No, I put it away for some reason. Oh. Yeah, do that more. Uh-oh. Did I just miss completely? I really ought to focus on one target at a time. Whoop. Oh. Come on, bitch. It's just, I started to say this. I missed Requiem combat so much. I was, even from like my brief playtesting, I was like so tired of vanilla. Oh god. Get behind a tree. Tree. You'll save me. I'm not. God damn. Ow. Oh, cool. Oh, this is great. Bone break fever, baby. No, we got it. Which one was I attacking? The lighter? Here. Oh, I can't tell what the fuck. Oh, boy. It is currently only available for Legendary Edition Mad Horde, but I'm working on the Special Edition one. All the time, I'm working on it. Do you think Ultimate Skyrim is nearing its full capacity? Oh, God, no. I think that there's so much to do. Tyler! Guys, that's the infamous Tyler. It's my boy. Dang, I read the stream info, now I realize you're actually Ultimate Skyrim dev. Yes! That is me. Oh, God. I forgot that half the reason why I wanted to make that save was so I could adjust my default field of view. Let's bring that up. There we are. Make just a quick little save. Okay. Okay. Wait, which one was I? Okay, so that one's hurt a little bit. I mean, not to a point where it really actually matters. Whoa! Oh! I can't reach. I can't jump and attack yet either. I don't have fucking what's it called in the game. Oh, mama! Wow, that's badass up there. Oh, I'm so close. Oh yes. Fucking die. Okay, there's one. Whoa! What? Gotcha. Oh, it's running. Oh, what? Now you're scared because you don't have your friend? Oh, shit, he's coming back. I shouldn't have said anything. Whoa! Oh, now you're mine. Whoa! I think I knocked him over? Or did I just straight up kill him? How about that? Take that, biatch. I'm so sorry for taking your life. You were just an animal and I was encroaching upon your territory. That really, this entire conflict was my fault. And I hope you'll forgive me in the afterlife. Yes, I would. I mean, the LE release of Ultimate Skyrim, I'm very proud of how stable it is. If it were me personally, I would still wait for Special Edition because it's just, you know, the definitive version. With the new skill system framework, skill-based animation framework, all the improvements that have come out, and the possibility of Alt Sky approaching. Yes, there's so many things. I mean, I talk about it on every stream how many different things I'd like to do. You know, obviously you just gotta, it's like I said before, you just have a big old marble slab and you just gotta chip away at it bit by bit. You guys didn't even see me kill that bear. Promise it was cool. Oh, someone killed a spider. Gross.
Put that
Ooh,
down.
cool model. Disgusting creature. Ooh. Freaks me out. Freaks me up. Picks up bear with one hand. Oh, yes. Lift it. Would you suggest me waiting for the ultimate on SSC? I mean, you can, if you're bored, you can go and download the Legendary Edition one. It's still fun. And there are some features that it has that won't be... The first, like, initial Special Edition build is very much just like an early MVP. It does have some stuff. It has a lot of stuff graphically that Ellie doesn't have. And also some gameplay stuff as well. But... I don't know. It just... If you have some spare time and you kind of want to get, you know, wet your teeth, so to speak, you can try the Ellie one because it's very... relatively easy to download and install. It's up to you. I still think it's fun, but I do think that the special edition is going to be like, you know, one of those things where you don't go back from it. And if you're used to playing Ultimate Skyrim, or sorry, Skyrim Special Edition, I think it's a bit tougher to go back. Using EVG conditional idols. Yes, that's we're big fans of that around here, Mad Menin. Alright, now let's go to... Well, since we're in the Rift, you guys want to see the Riften textures? I think they're quite nice myself. Yeah, Riften stables. Not much time. Yeah, of course. Thank you very much. Trying to make it look amazing for everybody. I would, if you don't have a whole lot of time, excuse me, I would personally wait until Special Edition, because it's just going to be... in my opinion, an even superior experience. Why am I burping? Maybe because I drank water? We're also going to have a sick launcher for a special edition, or at least that's the plan right now, that makes playing it even easier. Skyrim won't die even after Elder Scrolls 6. Maybe. I mean, it really depends. It depends on a lot of factors. Depends on what Elder Scrolls 6 is like. It's hard to even... God, sometimes I think about it. Like, I would... I'm very excited for Elder Scrolls 6, and I gotta wait like 4 years. 3 years, maybe. I'm still hyped for it, because I don't... I mean, one, it's the first, I guess, second release that, Here, let's make this a bit... brighter, more in the day, so we can see some of these textures more clearly. Hello.
Hold there. Before I let you into
I think that there's still potential for
a
lot of cool stuff in Elder Scrolls 6.
Keep your voice down.
Yeah.
Everyone to hear you.
Open the gate, please. I can open it myself, you know.
Gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Thank you. Got some Riften textures. I'm not talking to you. Quite like them.
The Thieves Guild has made it right. But how was I to know the shipment
So much stuff in Riften. So many peeps.
Why are you doing this to me?
Let's go look at I like these what's it called? Oh, this man. Excuse me. I really like these textures a lot. It's how much of Skyrim lore do I know? I know more than some, less than many more than that. Set game hour, maybe I just want to get the sunlight out over here, you know what I mean? That's kind of there. Maybe 10? There we go. Some nice dramatic lighting. See the beautiful texture work by Skyland. Beautiful. The Rift. Let's go inside Mistvale Keep. The Beautiful Glorious Door by Hype. Konnichiwa.
Have our scouts come
come up with any information on these reports?
Yeah, I feel you, Sacrilegious. I'm kind of in the same boat.
Lady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard.
Everyone with their fucked up face tints.
In case Riften falls under attack.
But I do like the textures. Thief Girls in Old
I've taken
Riften.
the liberty in preparing a private carriage. Just in
Oh yeah,
case.
Fudge Muppet's great.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
Is it? Is that right? Jarl Layla Lawgiver? Lily Liberd.
I see you still have the
You'd use an additional candle like over here.
Don't act all high and mighty. I know you could care less about the war.
Wylandria.
The things you say are just an act to please Mother.
Oh shit, we got some drama.
Perhaps not. I'm disappointed in you, brother. You had it all. You had it all, and your mouth cost you everything.
At least I've chosen a side instead of acting like a spectator. One day, you'll be forced to make a choice. And I hope it's the right one, brother.
Oh shit. Interfamily drama. This is not right for me to hear this. It's not for me. Let's head back outside. No, it's only small. I'd love to see changes to bedrooms. They all look the same. Funny you mentioned that, Luca. There's a few different mods that try to make areas a bit personalized. And I mean, I think that they are somewhat personalized. Like if you go and dig around in Wylandria's room, she does have stuff there that's kind of specific to her. Same thing with what's his face, the other court wizards and a lot of the other characters. But there are mods that are not yet in the install. Oh, I really like this brick texture too. And then in here, this kind of like center area, marketplace. There are a lot of mods that try to, we'll say, give interiors a bit more individual attention, right? A good example of that would be like distinct interiors. That's a really nice one, which I would like to add at some point. The problem is, I need to. A lot of those mods use static clutter, which is just like, ugh, to me. Am I actually playing or just testing at the moment? I'm just testing. I'm just showing off some of the new graphical stuff. I kind of just do these weekly dev streams to like touch base with everybody and answer questions and say hello. Can you take mods? Do they have? Hold on. Good PR. Still crunching devs. Yep. I mean, they're supposed to be like these media darlings, right? And like, look, I'm sympathetic to the idea that like you couldn't get shit done in time based on like the time frames that you estimated, but like you're the one who set those time frames. Nothing justifies to me crunching your devs like this. Bloop. So yeah, here's the rift. Where next? Whiterun. This, can you take mods out of the ultimate package? You can. Some mods are easier to take out, quote unquote, than others. With the kind of expectation that we set is that if you do customize your install, we don't really offer, quote unquote, official support for it because there's just too many issues that can arise, as you might imagine. But if you know what you're doing, it's definitely possible, and we want to provide at least some. Oh, and that mods list is a little outdated, I would say, unfortunately. Is Skyrim Radioactive still in development? I don't actually know. I know that I messed around with some of its stuff, and I really liked it. The Art of the Catch. Well, so I actually don't. Art of the Catch is good. I have opted for fishing in Skyrim. Sorry, hunting in Skyrim as kind of like an all-in-one solution for that, because it actually has like some bait and like some, I don't know, additional fishing gameplay that I think is a bit better, or I shouldn't say better, more involved. Would a GTX 970 be enough to enjoy Ultimate Skyrim on SSE? Definitely. I don't know if I would. This is kind of like the Ultra build right now that I'm showing you. I don't know if I would opt for the highest settings, but you can mess around with it because our launcher has like performance presets and E and B presets and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, if you find that you are not getting as smooth of performance as you would like, you can kind of mix things up that way. If people would outrage if they delayed Cyberpunk any longer, well, screw the people who are going to outrage, you know what I mean? I know that's kind of like the expectation that they set now, and this is one of the difficulties with I guess what you would call like investor shareholder driven development cycles, but it takes as long as I mean that was their original thing, right? Is like, oh, like when is, like in the first trailer years and years ago, it's like it'll be out when it's ready. I think frankly you don't even need to say much more than that, and just let that continue to be the narrative until you're sure that you can hit your deadlines, because if you don't, all you're doing is crunching your devs. You're giving, I don't even necessarily blame consumers for being upset when you say as a developer, like, hey, it's going to be out on this day, and then you go, oops, no it's not, and then you go, oops, no it's not again. Like, you know, it's you're the one setting the expectations. I know this, you know, well. I can only imagine how difficult it is to set reasonable deadlines. I have a hard time figuring out how long stuff is going to take me, and I'm just like, you know, indie dev comparatively. Managing a team of that size is just, like I said, I can only imagine the complexity. But if anything, to me, that's even more reason to not overpromise, you know? Under-promise, over-deliver, I think, is generally always a better approach. All right. Whiterun. Yep, I think that makes a lot of sense, Sacriletius. Every time, let me just, from personal experience, every time that I've given a release date and not level set expectations, like I've said for Ultimate Skyrim SE, I've kind of given like loose time frames, but if they change, you know what I mean? Like I never give a release date now. Every time that I've done that in the past, it's just ended up screwing me over. When I did that for the 4.0 release, I had to crunch myself, and then we ended up with a product that still had a lot of fixes that it needed, and I was like truly burnt out in a way that took like months to recover from. Do you actually make any of the mods? Just arrange the load order, do the testing? So I make a lot of I make mods myself. I make additions to the list and things like that. You can't just like arrange things and expect it to work. It doesn't unfortunately work that way. It'd be a lot easier if it did. But not only do you need to patch things yourself, but there's also some proprietary features in Ultimate Skyrim that you would call, like they would be mods in their own right. So Iron Axe +5, what mod does that? That is, I mean, it just means that it's tempered very high. I have the improvement names customized, and I edited it. I need to add a space in there, but I edited it. What is happening here? What's up, buddy? To come on out. He's gonna fight me, isn't he? Oh no, he's gonna run. Hey, wait, help me! Ow! Fuck. Where's his friend? Over there. Let's see if I can get him to shoot him. Ow! Nope, I just got fucking brained. Yes. So I just like, because the tempering names to me just never really made much sense, or like they're fine. It's just not clear, you know, like which. It's like tempering, or it's like I have Iron Sword, extravagant, and Iron Sword superlative. Like which is the higher of those two? You know what I mean? All right, let's load this up. Let's go to Whiterun. Let's check out the beautiful grasses in Whiterun Hold. And then we'll go to Falkreath. Seems like we kind of do the same thing now on some of these streams. The next stream next week, there will be, I would imagine, comparatively little in the way of visual improvement to show off. That's from Hone Metal. The +5, or like the different temper things are from improved customization names or whatever it's called. Oh, I hadn't even killed these bears. Well, I will now. Guys, you're dead. What happened? Oh yeah, I don't have the spinning animation removed yet. Plot, I just haven't bothered to. It's such an easy fix though. One of these days. To 3 p.m. Whiterun exterior. Oh, you know where I want to show off because I just think it's so sick is the Ragged Flagon. Old system link got more confusing. You had something like, fuck, I can't see the stream chat all the way. They're gonna read it there. I can't. Had something like, I can't see, it's like the last word. Hold on, let me alt tab out. I have my like right monitor kind of changes because the expression, or sorry, the resolution changes, so it like sends it. Yeah, fine iron sword, well made, exactly. She's like, okay, so what the fuck is it then? Or it's like fine iron sword, excellent. I'm like, okay. So is, I mean, I guess excellent is better than well made, but like to what degree? You know what I mean? I really like the ragged flagon. It's my favorite.
That last shipment of scuba was some of the best quality I've seen in
Gross.
Just got lucky is all. Bumped into someone who knew someone else. The rest just writes itself.
Nice.
Well, if you like, I'll be happy
I'm
to
just
take
sneezing.
over the operation for you.
Excuse me.
Take the source off your hands.
And lose out just when the
Shimmo.
going is getting good? No thanks.
Wow, look at this gross fucking hole in the wall. Wouldn't you love to live here? The slimy walls. But look. You can have some red wine. Whoop. Let's see these new bronze septum models. I was testing these out. Kind of hard to tell. Looks kind of gross, but I guess that's fine. Makes sense. They're so huge. I wish the size was a bit smaller. Yeah, light, exquisite, worn, heavy, weathered iron tower imperial shield. So true. If I go in here, they're gonna have you come up with your backpack solution and not make becoming a pack mule silly not to do. You talking about the... Look, I'm not supposed to be in here.
Can't a man have a bit of privacy? Get out of here!
Oh, look, that Requiem effect.
Last.
Okay, I'm going. Are you talking which... everyone right now just adds as much carry weight as possible. Well, so the carry weight you still want. Throws the entire Requiem balance off. Well, I mean, I will not be adding as much carry weight as possible to default characters. You kind of have to get it through stuff like backpacks and stuff, bandolier. And then eventually, I mean, I'm probably not going to touch the carry weight mechanics until I have time to really go through them. But I would basically like to make it more like, whoop. Come on, camera. I have this weird squiggy. I would like to add a bunch of different cool ways to just allow you to manage your carry weight, you know? Yeah, like something more like that, Sacrilegious, by default. Alright, let's check out some Whiterun textures, shall we?
Adjuster, funny suit and all. Just look. By the Loria's farm. Fool had a coffin.
Look, it's Whiterun, everybody.
I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
The lighting is not so dramatic at, what is this, 3 o'clock? It'll get more dramatic, though, and the time scale is pretty fast. This is what the what the plains look like. Why is Whiterun Plains? Whiterun is kind of hard to say. What's up, guys? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Better run. You better get on out of here. I'm gonna kill you. Come on. Oh, getting closer. Don't get caught on that geometry. Uh-oh. Oh, it's too fast for me. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna get you. God, am I gonna get him? Oh, here we go. Here's my chance. Oh, I'm gaining. Except for no, I'm not. Oh, maybe I'll kill you instead. What's up, guys? I'm gonna get you. No. Oh. Well, it's gonna take a few more hits than that, I'd say. Come on. If I can stagger him or if I can injure his legs, that would work. Come on, buddy. Let me murder you. Oh. Nope. There's some bandits over there. Maybe they can help. Also, this area doesn't have any grass. Odd. Whoa, they found me. Uh-oh, this is not good. Alright, guys, let's see if I can take on some bandits. Let me save. Right quick. I have no armor. Right? Shimon. That helped. Okay, she's done. Injured her arm. At least for the time being. Whoa! See, one-on-one, not so bad. Ow. Gotcha. Ow. I blocked that one. Gotcha. The yield. Uh-oh. Crossbows. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Yield spinning death animation. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, now you're mine. Oh, you fucked up now, baby. Told you. There's another one. That's the hiding lady. There's a bowman over there. I can search her stuff. I would also, man, here's an area that I would very much like to improve is non-lethal gameplay. I want there to be a way to knock people out. Ah! I walked right into that. I saw it coming and it hit me right in the gut. Oh. What a dickhead. I was going to let her live. You know? Jeez, over encumber means no movement. Yes. Any wads you desperately wanted to add but wouldn't have worked. That's a good question. I would say that an answer I formerly would have given to that question is all geared up, where you get to see all your different stuff on you, but that works now. It always had an issue with Requiem, and now it don't on Special Edition, which is really cool. I think maybe a good answer would be the hair physics mod. I really like the hair physics mod, and just physics in general for different stuff. Maybe you could do it for the player only, but it's kind of an FPS killer. Yes, what Connor's talking about as well is what I would like to do with carry weight, so that you're not quite as... Not only so that you get kind of a progressive slowdown, right? Whoops. But also so that you can move faster, theoretically, if you are... Okay, that's good. So that you can move faster if you're carrying almost nothing. Okay, that person's reloading. He's reloading. Over here. Don't do it. I'm gonna get you. I missed. Never mind. Oh! Okay, I really don't like that crossbowman. I feel like if I rush in, I need to goad out at least one more shot. Where? Oh, there it was. Where is he, though? You're mine. Gotcha.
Come on!
I can take you both on. Come on. Oh, that, honestly, I should have just stepped out of the way. Like that. Oh! Alright, he's good. No, you're gonna try and kill me like the other one did, though. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. What? Well, you just can't fool me twice. Gotcha. Now let's try. Where are you at? This bowman's smart. Bowwoman? You got the right idea. Dude, this is an extremely advantageous... Oh, I don't think she knows I'm here anymore. Oh, yep. Yeah, it does. Whoa, that's right. Alright, I got one more. I should be able to close that gap. Oh, she's pretty skilled. He's pretty skilled. He's... Ow! Fuck, dude. Oh, wait, I'm still alive. No. No. Ah! Oh. Oof. Third time's the charm. Oh, man. Crossbow reload exploit fix is pretty simple. Oh, yeah. That's right. There's a mod for that, Sacroletius. I don't think the NPC's doing that. At least I hope not. That would sure be cheating, wouldn't it? Connor, it's so realistic. I picked up an eagle. I didn't pick up the eagle feather, and I can move at full speed, but if I pick up the eagle feather, I'm literally so over encumbered that I can't move. Tell me how that isn't realistic, bro. Come on. Big mistake.
Please don't.
Oof. Did that say spine injury? These are the injuries from Wildcat. I haven't really, messed around with them all that much. Oh. You know, fourth time's the charm, as they say. Realism pursuit in Skyrim is silly. I like realism to a point. I definitely would like to make things more realistic than the feather situation that Connor described, because it's like you don't need full realism, you just need non-immersion breaks, right? And I think that, you know, carrying a feather beyond your carry weight threshold is suddenly making you... Oh, she missed. Alright, well, I don't like her. She's sneaky. Okay, where's the crossbowman?
Tell you what,
Donde está?
start running so I can stab you in the back.
Okay. Ow. Whoa! I see you, crossbow. Ah, nice block. Respect. Where you at? Where'd you go? Oh, there. Oh, do you guys see how close that one was? Gotcha. Uh-oh, move. That one, I swear to God, it's like it shaved off my sideburns. Come on. Oh, now you're both mine. Gotcha, baby. I might unironically add immersive pooping. That was actually going to be our April Fool's joke one year. And now I think I would actually put it in. Oh, okay. We should have gone with this strategy perhaps the other times. Ooh. Haha. I really need to add in... Oh, okay, you're mine now. I need to add in fucking... What's it called? Yeah! Like, jump attacks and stuff. Yeah, Sacroletes does have immersive outhouses, or many of the locations he's edited to include those. I don't know if they're functional. Love for there to be a new faction all about science trying to develop the lands of Skyrim. There's just a few barracks around. Oh! Okay. New weapons and armor pieces. Could be. Fletching arrows, Skyrim. 15 steps. Oh, yeah. Crafting is a bit oversimplified in Skyrim. I would very much like to switch that up. Or just have different, you know, subdivisions of crafting skills. That's a big one. So that we can make them more interesting in like the unified framework. Okay, I can probably get up and over here. Hup! Haha! We're in. Now you can see the Whiterun textures. I think they're quite nice. Why don't we start with Dragon's Reach since we're right here? Yes, a diet of beef stews does have consequences. It could tie in very nicely. Isolde.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Okay.
Farewell. What
are you doing here? What are you guys doing here? Just hanging out? I mean, you're a guard, so it makes sense for you to be here. Isolde, what are you doing? Did I interrupt some sort of deal here? Yeah, it's a big hole in the defenses. Oh yeah, just climb on over the rocks. You know. Just leave your castle wide open. Here's what's it called? What is this called? Dragon's Reach. I really like these rock textures in the background. Good stuff. What are you guys doing? Just hanging out? Oh, there's the Jarl. What's up, dude? Your face is looking a little strange. Cool robes, though. Jeez, you see this? Oh, man, this is like the first manual labor I've ever seen Proventus do. Very cool. That's gotta be AI overhaul. Look at this fucking Jarl's robes.
What is it that you need?
It's like so badass.
Farewell, kinsman.
Farewell. See ya. Oh, hi. Look, there she is twice. How about that? Ooh, that looks nice. Jarl Ballin. 5 years no years old, it has a much darker side to her, right? That's what I was kind of alluding to there. Mad Menin. I don't know if I can do that, Connor. I think that with the SV mods turned on, what's-her-face might stab me. Sacrilegious castle cities are defensible. Yeah, I was going to say that. Sacrilegious, this must be sacrilege to you, seeing this blatant, what's it called? Hole in the defenses for Whiterun here. I like these textures, and I like those textures, and these ones, and those ones are terrible. I'm just kidding. They're fine too. Just art direction. I know we've talked about it a million times, but it's so important in making a place feel real. You gotta have textures that match the environment, feel like they fit. It's hard to get right, but it matters a lot. IMO. Here's Whiterun, and then what other cities have textures? We can go to Solitude, go to Markarth, and that's the 5. Oh, and Windhelm too. But Windhelm doesn't have any textures from Skyland because working on Windhelm textures just sucks ass. Apparently, I guess it's just the worst. Whoop. 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 What's up, guys? Classic Jurvar, swaggering Sjarnfid, and Sitar the Armsman. Cool. Oh, man. Lovely Oblivion Gate really brings the district together, of course. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave those. I almost feel like if I disable them, I might invoke the wrath of a certain mod author. And part of me quite likes them, but maybe with like a different texture or something. All right, let's mosey on over to Markarth. What time is it right now? 1:57. Markarth, exterior 01. Yeah, I think that this is a good spot to build a house. I was thinking about that, Connor, and thinking about like maybe there's a way to like require like a housing permit, and then people can just like build their houses wherever. I was trying to think about how to localize it though to a certain hold. That would be potentially more difficult, but it would be theoretically possible. You have to, okay, let's say you go to Proventus, and then you have to ask for a, uh-oh, did it crash? It crashed. Oops. Guys, I crashed the game. Oh no. Well, let's jump back in. I was thinking about making it like, oh, you get a permit, and then that makes the house show up in your like crafting list, or use it as like a crafting ingredient. I don't know. It's difficult because then you could go like, let's say you required like, you know, favor within the hold. You had to be like Thane or whatever the heck you wanted to do. What stops you from getting the permit and then building the house in like a different hold? Like maybe there'd be some sort of locational check or something. Maybe. That's no problem, Sacrilegious. I'm reading these right now. Yeah, I think that in Project Gorgon, isn't the complexity of crafting arrows kind of, I think at the moment makes it not really worth it, if I remember correctly. How is defeat handled in the SE version? There's nothing really there right now. Mad Menin for defeat, it's pretty much just, you know, you say it's just the vanilla save system. I kind of have, it's a very difficult area to get right, and it's something I think about a lot, and I have kind of like actually like a flow chart, like the beginning of one. Let me bring it up here. So you can kind of see like some of my thoughts on it. What I would eventually like to do, and there's some mods that get kind of close, maybe that could serve as like a baseline. Let me see here. Dev resources. I think it would be here. Death flowcharts. Here we go. Open with diagrams.net. Come on, baby. Authorize. Come on. Do I have to authorize this every time? Allow. Oh my god, yes. Alright, let me turn off the dark mode, auto dark mode. So this is kind of like these, like a basic framework that I was building out for like death scenarios, right? Where you kind of, I mean, I just copy pasted this one, but you would essentially have different things happen depending on who killed you or where you were, with like a chance for permadeath. It also depended on like how many followers you had to like provide a just like ostensible way of you being saved, right? But this is all just theory crafting. We'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, Sacriletius, I've considered making crafting, like the process of it, a bit more realistic, so to speak. Hey, how you doing? URL. It's just, I would need to really sit down and figure out how I want the system to work and like where, you know, like time investments would be, how realistic you'd want to make it, where like it wouldn't be hard to do that stuff necessarily. It's just like a question of effort versus reward. Like by having, obviously as it stands now, the crafting system is supposed to abstract all of those steps to make it more streamlined, which is not necessarily bad. I think that it would be especially worth it if crafting was in this sort of like piecemeal way. I think it would be the most worth it if you could have like meaningful choice at some point in that process. Like maybe if you used a different, you know, shaft type or like feather type, then it has an impact on what sort of, you know, arrows you could make and things like that. Make NPCs use arrows. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Alright, now I'm just going to kill all you guys so I can teleport away. Everybody's dead. Wow, it was so easy. Why didn't we just do that to start with? Markarth. Exterior 01. If it crashes again, then we know we actually have something specific causing it. Yeah, arrows do have weight in Requiem, so that helps with not like taking too many. It's raining. Oops, not 81Z, 81A. Silly. Here's your Markarth textures. I think it looks quite nice. You guys are standing awfully close to each other. You too. Watch our boy Waylon try and murder Margaret, as per usual. I'm not gonna let him do it though.
I die for my people.
Gotcha. Look at this little guy. Look, he's got a little bell. Chickens, you come to check out the carnage. How about that? Someone shooting me? Oh, what's going on down here? Oh, Bandit Attack. Oh, bro, I think you're friendly fire there. You guys picked a stupid time to try and attack. Look at me, I'm up here. You got it. I believe in you. Who's... Oh, they're Forsworn. That's what it is. Oh, they're actually whooping ass, too. It looks like they did murder a bunch of people. I guess that's pretty in line with Forsworn MO. Like, kill and then just die. They're kind of like terrorists. You see that? What the fuck is that up there? Weird. I wouldn't mind a woodcutting skill. See, like, that's okay. Again, it's just like a... making it interesting is the kicker. Man, a lot of crazy shit going down today in Markarth, isn't there? Beautiful Markarth.
Gods. A woman attacked right on. Are you alright?
I know, it's
Did you see
nuts.
what happened?
I was right there.
Oh, I think you dropped this.
Oh, I did?
Some kind
Oh,
of
okay,
note.
thanks.
It's important.
See ya. Ooh. Beautiful. Hello, emotions. Oh, is it buffering? Uh-oh. I can't really see. Hold on a second. Let me see if I'm dropping frames. Oh, you know what? I am. It's, whoa. I should be, my bitrate is supposed to be, 6,000. I saw it up to like 10,000 right there. Drop frames 4%. Sorry, is it better now? I'm showing green. Problem is I can't quite see it. If I go like this. Now I can. Hopefully that fixes it. Gotta love that E&B water. Delish. You can see the interiors as well. The Warrens. The lighting. It's kind of what we're showing off here, what you can expect from places like dungeons. It's Morrowind music.
Gods, another fight.
Talking about the fight outside. Oh, nice circlet you have. Kind of ballsy to wear it in here. Markarth City Guard has this all under control. Yeah, clearly. I guess those other Forsworn were technically outside the city. Yeah, plot. The blues, it's Dawn of Skyrim. It really goes ham with some of these decorations, we'll say. It might do with some pruning. Alright, well, there's Markarth, and I do like it though. They're very pretty, but it's a lot, and it has a non-insignificant impact on the frame rate. Let's go down in the sewers. Delicious. I actually don't know if these have like the E&B lighting. Ugh. Chorus Hunters. I don't want to mess around with those. Uh-oh. That's not good. Dangerous. Sacrilegious, if you released it, I would patch at least for Ultimate Skyrim. Who's that? Is that friend or foe? Up, not. Are you talking to me? Oh, there's Forsworn. Okay, probably not friend. They're fighting the chorus, though. Yeah. Guys, I think there's Forsworn in the city. Possible create a mod where you defeat bandit camps, the cities and the towns, regions get more population, merchants richer. That would be super cool, Mad Men, and I like it. We have some like degrees of that, where certain things will affect the economy, and like world events and stuff, but nothing quite so like, you know, population dynamic and things like that. No, it was not your internet. I saw my little health meter turn red. Yeah, so this is Markarth. And then the last one that we were going to show off was Solitude. That's right. Alright. Solitude. Exterior 01. And then probably at that point, I'm going to dip out so I can eat some lunch. And because, frankly, there's a lot of work to do. And I better get on it. Because if I can get tired of work, then that means I can get you guys the build even faster. Can you believe it? Yes, let them fight amongst themselves. Easier that way. I really like, actually, like a big part of kind of my general philosophy on factions and stuff is I really like having I just think about, like, you guys remember playing the original Halos and how cool it felt when you came across like the big battles where like multiple factions were fighting each other, right? It just felt a lot more like dynamic and interesting and like a much more legit like simulation of a like a battlefield, right? That's what I like. That's the kind of stuff that ends up breeding these dynamic kind of gameplay experiences that I'm aiming for. Your Solitude, by the way. It look like this. I think it's very nice. Notice board. Macrat, Withrune, Roverwood, Winhem, Winterhood, Solitude, and Firkirth. The classic Skyrim locations. I love those city remakes. They wreck my FPS so bad. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Probably what I'm going to do is go through and... I mean, some of these little objects and things I'm probably just going to prune because I'm not just... Like, some of the stuff like in Markarth, for example, I think just, like, doesn't quite fit visually. But on top of that, I might, for the full patch, like, make it possible when you're playing on potato mode to not have that. Oh, buddy.
On this day, I go to Sonnengaard.
This is violent. Oof. Got him. Bummer. Oh, geez. Where are you guys going?
Some gate guard you were.
Where are they going? Just want to get a closer look. Well, bummer. Sorry, Hadvar. I think is his name. In any case, if there's anything you guys would like to see, just right off the bat, we went through a lot of stuff in the last stream. I can show it to you right now. Otherwise, I'm probably going to call it, or if you have any other questions or anything. Because I'm starving. Gotta get some food in me. Ooh. It's quite nice. Any other locations, anything like that? Otherwise, I think that's gonna do it for me. Let me see who's on Twitch right now. Whoa. Do I have any arrows? I don't think I do. Do I? Lockpick. Hold up. Are they renamed? Yeah, here we go. I think this'll... I gotcha. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Is this gonna fire anything? Oh, it does. For some reason the model isn't loading there. Patching. Food? Oh, yeah. I have Greek food waiting for me, too. Come on. There's got to be another one that I can hit. From, like, my favorite Greek food place around here. It's honestly fucking amazing. Okay, here we go. It's kind of weird not having the arrow. I think I missed. Oh. Well, I think I did it, but I don't think that it... I can see the arrow in this model, so that one's supposed to be dead. It's supposed to replace the dead one with the ragdoll. Oh, that was a miss as well. That's not quite right. I hit it again. I heard it that time. But it's already dead, so to speak. Some sort of ghost eagle. Is this like a default one? Open City Skyrim. this guy too. Come on. Is this all of them? I need another one to test. Yeah, it's a ghost bird. Exactly that. Look, there's... Oh, shit, my bad. This is a tough shot.
Stop that.
Got him. Same thing. That's so weird. I don't know what's causing that. I'll definitely find out. This is why it's an alpha, everybody. Oh, God, look at this. Mr. Hawk. You're huge, actually. A lot of hawk feathers there. Beautiful. Anyway, all right. I think I'll go ahead and call it there. Let me see. Ooh, I really like this area. Let me see. Thank you guys for joining me, as always. I really appreciate it. If you have additional questions or comments and whatever, you know where to find me, hopefully, on Reddit and Discord, etc. Let me check to see who is streaming. If you feel like watching some more content, we'll try and find someone to raid. We got... Oh, Nabursky's online. If you feel like watching some more content... Oh, no, that's me. Why don't we go ahead and raid Nabursky? He's a good friend of Sacroletius's and produces a lot of... Ooh, Deus Ex Human Revolution. A lot of RPG content. I would say exclusively RPG content. Would you agree, Sacroletius, if you're still there? Let me do a sick raid. Nabursky. There we go. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining me. As always, I really do appreciate it. If you're in the mood for some more content, I do recommend sticking around for Nabursky, and I'll get this raid going. Wish me luck. The next couple of weeks are going to be... Oh! My armchair, or armrest slid out, are going to be very monotonous, frankly. But I think the end result will be worth it. So thank you guys very much, and I will see you at the same time next week. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. See you next time.